I see that a lot of beginners are having so much issues in the installation. Installation like basic MySQL installation, probably React Native installation, Node.js, Django, or regardless of what the tech you are trying to use or what the language you are trying to use, it's a really common scenario that people struggle in the installation part. And not only just installation, a whole lot of other things as well, which is just basic setup. And I would say it's totally okay, 100% okay to struggle in that phase. What's not okay is you're not doing something so that you can learn and understand more about why you are facing that issue, why you are facing that error, and what you can do actually to resolve that so that future yourself don't face that. Hey there everyone, Hitesh here, back again with another video, and in this video we're going to talk about something very essential and very basic that every programmer, regarding of what domain you are working on or you want to work on, you should really know and understand. See, all the tools that we try to use as a programmers are built Linux first in mind. You like that or not, but that's the case. All the Node platform that you see, all the Django, machine learning, all the mobile development, Go, Golang, whatever you actually see, they are designed keeping in mind that this should be Linux friendly more, and then all the rest of the other versions are being used. The reason for that is that majority of your applications are going to run on the servers, and on the servers you see Linux. And if you think that I'm on Windows, so I'm immune to those problems, that is where you are absolutely wrong. You are more immune to these problems because you don't have much of exposure to the Linux, and when these problems arise, you have no clue how to resolve them. And eventually, as a programmer, no matter what tech stack you are choosing, mean, MERN, mobile app, machine learning, whatever, eventually these things are going to introduce you with more tools and more production level issues. More things like Git repository management or making things available in the production by moving them onto the servers. You cannot do any of that without having a foundation of Linux absolutely clear. And whenever you try to go ahead and learn Linux, the one big issue is that even if you spend an entire year to just learn the Linux, you're going to see, okay, I don't know much about Linux. And that is a clear, absolute, real thing. That Linux is so vast of an ocean that learning about it is really like a big task. But you don't need to learn all of the things at once right now. And one of the problems that beginners face is, what are the minimum things that I can learn and can skip rest of them to learn later on and can get my foundation on Linux clear? So here's the solution. We went up and we wrote just 13 articles to make sure that everybody understands the basics of Linux and you understand some foundations of Linux really well. Foundations like basic installation so that you can test out the things, basic stuff like file system, bit on networking, bit of installation of package, and a little bit of security as well as some cron automation job. It's not definitely a complete guide on Linux, but it is more than enough for a beginner to get started with Linux and deal up with the things rest in the later on if you face them. So these articles are available on the blog section of Learn Code Online, absolutely open for everybody, no ads, no distraction, nothing at all. And they are just 13 in number. So if you read just one article in the morning, one article maybe in the night, within just a couple of days, you will be done with all of them. Now, all these articles are written very, very professionally. All the commands, why these commands are there, what can be the possible case scenario when you'll be using that command, what is the expected output of these commands, and all these things are being taken care of. We have worked really, really hard on this entire series, and we now want you to take full advantage of them. Now, some of these series or some of these articles are being recommended by a whole lot of publishers as well. And I'm really happy to say that these articles are now being recommended in some of the topmost universities as a must-read guide. I'm really thankful to all those universities and all those friends who are actually teaching in those universities and appreciating these articles. So it's time that right now, you just start learning the Linux and complete these 13 article reading material. You have pushed the learning of Linux quite so far and you have focused on a whole lot of other things. But right now is the time that you make no excuse and finish up these 13 articles. It's absolutely free. It's available for all of you. And in case you want some more topics to be covered up, just post in the comment section. We would be happy to cover them and push them as soon as possible. So that's it. Happy to present you the basic foundation Linux guide for beginners in a written material format. Absolutely polished and gold standard articles. I do agree that these articles are not SEO friendly. We're not focused on keywords and all these words that you put up do for the SEO. We're just focused on one thing, that is serving the programming community. And that's what we are good at it, not in the SEO too much. So go ahead, enjoy these and share them with somebody who actually can get benefit from it. Maybe you're senior, maybe you're junior. Post it in your WhatsApp group of your college or any other group that you're having. That's it for this one. In case you like this video, consider hitting subscribe. In case you are not ready to hit that subscribe button yet, no worries, we can still be friends and can catch up in the next video. See you up in the next one.
Sorry,